Girls basketball notebook. Jakia Brown-Turner and Bishop McNamara are off to a hot start. In this week's notebook, we cover Bishop McNamara, Tuscarora, Poolesville and Douglass. Bishop McNamara is young, talented and undefeated. Last season, Bishop McNamara forward Jakia Brown-Turner averaged 16.7 points as a sophomore. That's a number that can draw attention, even in a conference as talented as the WCAC. Heading into this season, McNamara coach Frank Oliver knew that opponents would hone in on her. "She's the focal point of most scouting reports," Oliver said. But that preparation hasn't paid off for McNamara's opponents. On Friday, Bishop Ireton threw some double teams at Brown-Turner, but she still put up 20 points. In fact, the junior and her team are both playing better than ever. Brown-Turner is averaging 26 points a game and the Mustangs are 5-0 overall and 2-0 in conference play. "I've just been focused on making shots," Brown-Turner said. The beginning of a season can be especially tough in the WCAC, where non-conference opponents often come from other parts of the country and carry daunting reputations. But the number 13 Mustangs have coasted thus far, their closest win being a 9-point victory over Miami Country Day. Brown-Turner hasn't had to do it all in this early hot streak, finding plenty of supporting help from junior guard Aaliyah Matharu. In a 71-52 win over O'Connell, Matharu and Brown-Turner outscored the Knights by themselves, combing for 58 points. "Sometimes too much attention is on Jakia, and Aaliyah has taken advantage of the opportunity," Oliver said. "She's a key part of everything we do." With only one senior on the roster, the young Mustangs rely on their two junior scorers to set the tone as captains as they navigate the tough WCAC, a conference the team hasn't won since 2008. "We can't take any days off in practice, every day is about effort," Brown-Turner said. "And every day is about being a leader." Michael Rigo. Tuscarora is the class of Loudoun County. In each of the past 3 seasons, Tuscarora lost before the new year, won 20 or more games and fell in the state tournament. Unlike the past 3 seasons, the Huskies do not have an opponent from Fairfax County on their non-conference schedule this winter. Still, without early measuring sticks against contenders like Edison or Ireton, Tuscarora has senior Kennedy Middleton and an established team to fuel optimism. "We're 6-0 without the most ambitious schedule compared to the last 2 years, but in my opinion we still stack up with anyone in Class 5, Coach Michael Newkirk said. "Tradition never graduates, so we have the same expectations." Girls basketball top 20, Tuscarora and Long Reach join rankings, while Paul Vi rises. The Potomac District gained 3 schools before this year, which restricted teams' flexibility with their non-conference schedules. The Huskies will keep their attention within Loudoun County, where they are 34-1 over the past 3 seasons. Middleton, a 5'9" small forward who guards all 5 positions, leads number 18 Tuscarora, 6-0, with 19.2 points, 6.8 rebounds and 2.8 assists per game. Her younger sister, sophomore Isabella Middleton, is second on the team with 16.7 points per game. Kennedy attacks the rim, and teams know this, so they have focused on her, but she is finishing at the rim at another level, Newkirk said. "I wanted to see how she would adapt to the added attention as a senior, and she is creating offense every night when she touches the ball." In Loudoun, Potomac District rival Stonebridge, 5-0, is the only other girls basketball team without a loss. The Huskies visit the Bulldogs on Wednesday night. Dylan Mullen. Old school Poolesville refuses to adapt. Poolesville coach Fred Swick refuses to change his ways. He doesn't care for the rapid ball movement and long-range shooting that has come to define this era, from professional basketball down to youth ball. The Falcons run a double-post offense, with 6'3" center Aaron Green and 6'2" forward Julia Hobbs occupying the blocks. Point guard Kellyanne Lee kicks the ball inside and lets the 2 senior bigs go to work. "It's simple. It's predictable. And it works. We're old school," said Swick, whose team is off to a 4-0 start. Lee, a 6-foot senior, posts up on occasion, too. She's averaging 13.5 points per game, the second highest total on the team behind Green, 14.5 points, who Swick said balances out the more physical Hobbs with a finesse style of play and silky shooting touch. Green, who has blocked 20 shots in 4 games, also anchors number 12 Poolesville's 3-2 zone defense. The Falcons spread defenders along the perimeter, daring drivers to attack Green and Lee in the paint. Erin has a knack for timing and blocking shots without getting into foul trouble, Swick said. She's tall, has a really good reach and extends her arms up. She blocks shots just from being in position. 3 of the Falcons' 4 victories have come by at least 34 points, including a 68-30 win at Walter Johnson last Friday. They return to action Monday against Quinn's Orchard, a team with one player taller than 6 feet. Don't expect Swick to change his ways. I expect us to be one of the best teams in MoCo, he said. Joshua Needleman with several new additions. Douglass is poised for a playoff run. Douglass opened its season with a pair of out-of-conference victories over Marriott's Ridge and Lackey, all while in the early stages of coming together as team after welcoming plenty of new faces. Right now we're just working on our chemistry, Coach Derwin Faulkner said. The Eagles added 3 transfers and an impact freshman to a core highlighted by senior Dan Riddick, who finished last season ranked 20th in the area in rebounds while averaging a double-double. Brenny Ford, Duval, Ebony Hansberry, Riverdale Baptist, and Kayla Major Taylor, Riverdale Baptist, all transferred in, while 5'10" freshman Nia Ford is already among the team leaders in scoring. I have a lot of shooters on the wings. I have guards that can score and distribute, Faulkner said. It's just a different team this year. We're extremely deep. As the group, which features just 2 seniors, molds into one cohesive unit, Faulkner expects to see a team that can make a deep run into the state tournament both this year and beyond. The skill level this year is higher than probably any other year that I've been coaching at Frederick Douglass, the 6th-year head coach said.